In the 17th century, British colonials battled to wrest control of Mars away from the Allied Spanish and Martian forces. Sure, history may contradict this, but what does it know? In this starting block, we'll give you a few tips for tackling Jamestown, Legend of the Lost Colony's initial set of bonus levels in single player. First up is Hopper's Revenge, a survival challenge. For this one, we recommend the gunner ship, since it will let you hit numerous targets while staying on the move. Right at the start, set your secondary fire to an angle so that you're shooting in a cone. Once you blast through the first set of foes and your Vaunt gauge is full, go ahead and activate it. This challenge throws a lot of enemies at you up front, so you'll need its damage boost to take them out quickly. From here, use the gunner ship's secondary fire to divide your shots between the two sets of crawling enemies approaching from the right and later top sides of the screen. Once you clear the Martian cornfield, things get easier. Always remember, don't panic and keep moving. Your ship won't explode unless hit in the dead center, so keep your eye on it so you can skirt around incoming shots. And while this challenge isn't a point race, it's important not to let up on your foes lest they overwhelm you with numbers. Second is Bomb Death. The challenge here is to survive for 15 seconds in an area riddled with bombs. Which ship you take isn't as important here, the real trick is learning which bombs are going to explode first. If you destroy those bombs, the second before they detonate, a special icon will pop out and you will be rewarded with extra nuts and gears to fill your Vaunt gauge. Grab a set of those and activate your Vaunt to absorb the first wave of bullets. Once it passes, go ahead and deactivate your Vaunt using its second temporary shield to absorb the second volley. Third on the list is Trainyard Siege. Your goal is to collect 250,000 points in 40 seconds. Using the gunner ship, start out by firing on the lead train car. You don't want to destroy it right away, only damage it. Once it turns red, fly ahead and take out the cars connected to it. Be careful on approach, as they will fire at you. Once they're gone, quickly switch your secondary fire to behind you and finish off the engine before it passes off screen. Make sure you collect everything it drops so that you can activate your Vaunt. From here on out, it's very important that you keep your Vaunt up until the end to get the maximum point bonus. Destroy the train cars, engines last, as they pass by, and make sure to destroy the red roof buildings around the tracks as well. You'll need almost every spare point you can get to reach the point total. The fourth and final challenge is Sub-T Rings, which task you with flying over 13 rings. This challenge requires very little shooting, but grab the gunner ship nonetheless. From the start, you'll notice black and gray laser turrets firing constant streams of bullets that section off the map. If you destroy the gray turrets, they will change their firing pattern and spray bullets all around. The black ones are indestructible. A safer solution is to circumvent them altogether using your Vaunt. Collect the nuts from the two large ships you encounter early on and keep to the right. Activate your Vaunt a little further up to pass through the first bullet barrier. A few moments later, deactivate it and use the small shield to grab the ring on the right before immediately veering left to get the others. Also, be cautious of the end of stage landmines. You'll want to use the gunner ship's alternate fire to take those out. Once you have these 4 missions mastered, you'll be ready to move on to bigger and better things. And if you have some friends in tow, certain missions will change their requirements based on how many people you have. Otherwise, good luck colonizing the Martian planet.